Hello there, my beautiful Sagittarius friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, we have the full moon gracing our skies on October the 17th. Now, this full moon is in the sign of Aries. It's also known as the hunter's moon. This moon's energy is all about gathering and preparation. This is where Spirit is asking us to start harvesting what we worked so hard for and to prepare for what's ahead, to have a vision around what it is that we want to create. Moving ahead here, what it is that we're wanting to experience. It's going to be a time where we're going to feel like getting things done, completing projects, finalizing things, completions, right? So what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with a guardian angel oracle card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Spirit Animals oracle deck. I'm going to pull a surrender card. So the full moon energy is all about releasing and letting go. This is why I chose this deck. And then a healing message for you as well today. We're going to close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Sagittarius, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear around this full moon's energy. So we are getting for you no fear. Spirit is wanting you to have no fear. The message for you is notice when fear, doubt, and unrest creep in. Notice when you ensnare your soul in low frequencies. Draw your focus inward and upward. Meet me there and declare your freedom once again. So once again, notice when fear, doubt, and unrest creep in. Notice when you ensnare your soul in low frequencies. Draw your focus inward and upward. Meet me there and declare freedom once again. So they're wanting you to release the energy of any kind of thoughts, fears, things that are in the way of your desired experience. They want you to release it and let it go, and finding ways to do that, right? Some sort of a practice, some sort of a technique. A lot of times I write things down, and I've heard other people say that they exercise. So right away they'll do a bunch of burpees or jumping jacks for like a minute to release any kind of energies, fear, or thoughts. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what's coming through. Page of Swords. All right. So we have this new awareness, this new understanding. This is opening you up to this other field of energy you have not experienced before. And I feel this is going to be a journey in itself for you, and there's a lot that you're going to learn and grow from. So this is the Page of Swords. I've also got the King of Cups. Cultivating, culminating inner peace and calm. Tranquility in your life. I feel this is what's being called for. Perhaps you're experiencing something in your outer reality that might feel chaotic. Spirit is asking you to calm everything within yourself, and everything external to you will also calm. Okay, this is something that you're meant to master. So that is the King of Cups, and we have the Seven of Wands. So there's definitely a little bit of chaos around some of you. Perhaps you're feeling like you're being tested. Maybe you're standing up for yourself, or being called to stand up for yourself. Maybe there's fear there because you're not sure how people are going to react to you standing up for yourself or speaking your truth. They want you to release that fear. You're standing up as your authentic self in your integrity. Know that you are backed and supported by Spirit, but you want to come from a place of love. Okay, love, kindness, and compassion. Everything starts with the heart center, everyone. So Seven of Wands here. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Now, this is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So look at that. There's definitely something spiritually happening here for you. It's an elevation in your spiritual growth, but it's also an expansion consciously happening here for you. And I'm also getting a paradigm shift. Okay, a paradigm shift within your subconscious. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in our lives. And this is also a general reading today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. Now, those of you that are seeing the numbers 11, 14, and 7s, this is a confirmation of this reading for you today, but also the number, some of you might be a life path number 1, right? I'm also getting a life path number 5 and a life path number 7 as confirmations for you. All right, so Page of Swords, we have this breakthrough, we have this idea, we have this, again, awareness. Some of you might be feeling like this is a third eye activation, and all of a sudden you're starting to see reality differently. And perhaps this is because of something that you're doing, something that you're beginning, maybe a decision that you have made, and all of a sudden you're starting to see externally things are shifting and perhaps not in your favor. And I feel this is why I'm getting this feeling of like not feeling good about it. Like you're feeling a little bit, it feels like feathers are being ruffled. Maybe you're making different decisions, or you've made a different decision recently that might be challenging, because this number 7 of Wands is about challenges, right? It's almost it feels like you're being tested in some way, and perhaps you are being tested. And what's happening is right now you're very, very aware. Your awareness is heightened. This is what the full moon is bringing into your life right now, Sagittarius, is this heightened awareness, these heightened senses. So if you're empathic, if you're an empath out there, you're going to feel this even more, right? Where you're picking up on other people's energies, and you're meant to put up some healthy boundaries here. And healthy boundaries has been coming up as a theme for a lot of the signs here. And perhaps it's because you're being challenged by people around you, your environment, just your experience overall. Spirit is wanting you to stand in your truth here, stand in your integrity. They want you to be very clear about who you are, especially with other people, right? Telling them who you are, showing them who you are. Treat people the way that you want to be treated, but also, so this is reminding me of this movie I recently watched. It's called Speak No Evil. I don't know if any of you have seen it. Really interesting movie, but one part caught my eye. It actually made me have like a total breakthrough, is where the family asked the other couple, the man, why are you doing this? And then the man says, because you let me. Oh my gosh, and my mind just went poof, like, what is going on here? That's exactly what happened. So people need to be told or shown how you are meant to be treated. Like you're meant to show them, and they'll treat you however they think you want to be treated if they don't know, they don't have any kind of reference or anything to kind of work with. So this is where you're meant to apply some of that, those boundaries. It's also a way for you to navigate this new energy field. And you know what happens is when we start to stand in our truth, when we, those of us that especially have been people pleasers, doing things to appease others, not really standing up for yourself. I feel sometimes we tend to give a lot of ourselves and forget about ourselves just to try to keep other people happy. But when we focus on ourselves, then we feel these challenging energies of others who might be like, well, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be, it's all about me, not about you, kind of thing, It can be really challenging. And this is where you're going to find what is and who is in alignment with you. And you're going to see energies parting ways. But I feel that for some of you, this is necessary. It needs to happen. So this is going to be a journey where you're going to learn a lot. There's going to be things that were hidden from you that are going to be revealed. There's going to be messages coming through. Spirit is going to show you through your outer experience. You're now starting to reflect your reality, like your true, authentic self in the world. And now, because you're doing that, the things that are no longer in alignment with that version of you are going to part ways. So there's a major releasing happening here with this. Spirit wants you to not have fear around this. They want you to keep applying some of those practices, those new ways of doing things, those new boundaries, right? And there have to be consequences when someone steps over those boundaries. So what I'm getting here is like a newbie energy, a noob, someone that is new to doing this, someone that is learning and growing from this. For me, my personal life, I feel that this has always been a struggle for me, is having my boundaries up. I just like being kind. I don't like to see people, feeling uncomfortable or uneasy because of something I said, but I was taken advantage of many times in my life. So I have started to stand strong and keep my boundaries up. And oh my gosh, I struggle with it every time, because anytime I have to say no and I see the person's face and it's like, oh, I feel so bad, but it's like you can't, sometimes you just have to, it's just a thing that I'm still working on, right? And I feel that for some of us, it's a work in progress. And maybe one day I'll become so strong, but I feel it's because I'm an empath and I feel and I sense, and it's just so overwhelming. I ground myself. Grounding is really going to be good for you as well. You're open right now. That's the other thing. You are so open right now. There is so much information, guidance, wisdom coming in, and Spirit is really wanting you to cultivate this inner peace and quiet, because when we're so open and aware, it can throw us out into the loop. Not even out into the loop. It just feels like the chaos external to us becomes chaos within us, right? And this is where Spirit is really calling you to ground your energy and create peace within yourself. Even though the world is noisy, maybe your own reality is noisy right now, this is a reflection of what's going on within you. Right? And sometimes we might not understand that. It's like, well, no, I feel good, but I'm seeing this outer experience. Well, let's create the peace and stay within that peace within ourselves, and our external experience will slowly kind of warp or morph or kind of move into that energy of peace. Because I'm seeing it shifting. The minute you start calming and creating peace within yourself, you're going to see it happening external to you. It's really weird how it happens. I've experienced this in my own life, and it's kind of like, wow, if I'm at peace, everything's at peace. I've experienced this even in my working life, in my career, where when I was calm, everything remained calm. So taking a calm approach is what Spirit is asking you here through whatever it is that you're going through. Sometimes we're asked to be the observer, the listener, and not to react to things that we can't resolve or don't have answers around. So perhaps some of you are feeling that this full moon's energy is bringing up emotions and things within you that you're meant to actually feel. Because when we have emotions that rise up, everyone, that's our alert system within our body. That's signs that our body is giving us. So you want to feel them, right? You don't want to take them personally, but you want to feel them and allow them to pass. This is your body letting you know something. So when we don't feel good feelings, it's because we're not in alignment with the energy that we're experiencing, or something that is that we're thinking, where emotions are, reacting to something in our mind's eye that we're seeing, that we're experiencing. And this is where, if it doesn't feel good, you can choose to not think about it. You can choose to leave. You can choose to do whatever you want. You have that power. So this is where Spirit is wanting you to choose peace. They want you to choose calm here. Also to keep your heart open, because what I'm getting here is someone else in your life that might be going through a struggle, a hardship, a challenging time, and maybe they need support. And I feel some of your support in other people's lives, like maybe you give a lot of yourself. So if you have a lot of energy to give and you're still feeling good and you feel that you're here to inspire and teach others, keep doing that. But if you're feeling drained, always listen to what it is that your body is saying. This is your biggest radar, like that's your biggest sign, indicator, right, of whether you're in alignment to what it is that you're experiencing. And Spirit wants you to make the best out of your situation. Sometimes we are handed a card in our life, a situation, an experience where it doesn't feel good. It's like, wait, I didn't ask for this. It's like, okay, now that we know that this is not something that we want to experience, how can we make the best of that situation? Right? How can we make the best of that situation? This is you now connecting to the frequency and the mindset of abundance, growth, right? Because there's something that you're meant to experience through the experience that you're experiencing that is allowing you to grow and move into that energy that is more in tune with what you want to experience. But you wouldn't know that without actually going through an experience that you didn't like, right? So it's really interesting how Spirit is showing you this in your reality, Sagittarius. Powerful stuff that is happening here with this. And I just feel that the Page of Swords, this energy is really enveloping the entire reading here. I feel like I can keep going on with the Page of Swords. And what's happening here is this is a version of you that is emerging. Okay, there's a part of you that is emerging. There's words that weren't spoken that are wanting to be spoken. Maybe someone is shaking you up and it's creating this like fiery emotion. This is the energy of Aries, by the way, that's coming in through the full moon, right? It's firing you up, it's lighting you up. And this is where Spirit is saying, ground yourself. Let's ground ourselves and not have any kind of emotion reactions to things, right? This is where King of Cups, it's mastery, practicing to calm that energy down within us. So perhaps you're getting angry about something. Something might be irking you or irritating you, and you're feeling like, oh, this is such a testy energy. I just want to react to it. When you catch yourself feeling that way, calm, breathe through it. Let's ground ourselves, go for a walk outside, get yourself out of the situation, right? And just, it's not that you retreat, it's the way that you respond to it, right? So I keep myself out of situations like that a lot of the times. I'm like, I can usually predict or I can tell, and not everyone's like that, but I can usually tell. And I feel we all are intuitive. We're all intuitive. We can feel, we can sense things. And when we feel like we can't, it's because there's a lot of energies that we're interacting with that it makes it feel like it's a block. And what I'm getting here is it's so interesting. Someone is trying to find some information. There's something that you're trying to gain guidance around. And maybe you're having a challenging time with this. Maybe this is a person you're trying to maybe communicate with someone, or you're setting up healthy boundaries and you're trying to stay strong in them and someone keeps stepping over them. They want you to be firm, but also love firm. You want to come from your heart center here. And I know that's hard to do. I've experienced this where I'm just like snapped many times. This was when I was younger. So I started surrounding myself with energies that didn't bring that version of me out, right? So sometimes I feel like when we surround ourselves with people that test us, that drain our energy, it brings a different version of ourselves out. And I feel you're feeling this and you're not liking this. This might be challenging for you. It might be testing you. So Spirit is wanting you to change the situation here. Make a different choice. Choose to say no. No is a complete sentence, right? To have your healthy boundaries up, and you're not a doormat. I don't know if this is a bully. I just feel there's a person here that is maybe interfering somewhere in your life here with something specific, Sagittarius. You're going to have to share with me what this is. Like, this could be like a work setting. This could be a spouse. This could be something from your childhood that is now surfacing with the full moon's energy that you're kind of dealing with internally, right? So again, Spirit is asking you to be careful about the energy that you put towards thoughts that you're thinking. So if there's something from your past that is coming into your mind and you're giving it life by giving it energy, you're going to start to experience all of these emotions. So what they want you to do is start to refocus your energy and your thoughts to something else. You can choose to reject those thoughts. You don't have to keep reliving an experience, right? But it's a choice that you have to make to choose to release those thoughts. And you know what? You're opening up to this beautiful experience in your life. There's so much that you're going to experience. We've got this new plane of energy and it feels like a blank slate. It really does. And there's so much peace here, so much calm that you're going to cultivate. And when you're in that place of peace and calm, you're able to think clearly. You're able to make better decisions, more in alignment with what it is you desire to experience in your life, right? So you're opening up to this blank slate. It's like everything's been cleared off the table and you're able to move freely in the energy that you choose to move in, right? This is what's happening. And again, Spirit is letting you know that you're connected to the energy and the frequency of love, of abundance. Everything that you desire resides here already in your present experiences. All you have to do is just tune into it and clear the path of all the things that are in the way of that, right? And again, having some sort of a sacred space in your home, implementing daily exercises or things that bring peace to you. I feel they're also wanting you to focus on your wellness here, taking care of your mind, body, and spirit, right? Just clearing out that frantic, crazy, chaotic, static energy within you. All right. And know, right, that your heightened awareness, this is what this light is around her head. Information, there's this Again, I'm feeling like somebody's forehead, there's been a crack. Maybe you have a scar on your forehead, and that's what I'm seeing here. That scar is coming in as a confirmation of something. So I don't know what that is. You're going to have to share with me what this scar on your head or on your face is. And there's almost like this breakthrough. I'm seeing a light shining through it. I don't know what this means, but it's coming in. But it means, I feel like it means it's a breakthrough. Like there's some sort of new awareness around something. And that's that Page of Swords coming in again. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation here from the guidebook. I'm going to read you the protection message. So we are getting wolf spirit. Look at that wolf spirit. Are any of you seeing wolves in your life? This is a confirmation. If you haven't, you're seeing one now. And wolf might be a spirit animal for some of you. So turn knowledge into wisdom. So you're gaining a lot of knowledge. It's time for you to turn it into wisdom. That's the King of Cups. So 67 is the number on this card. Perhaps you're seeing the number 67 or 6s and 7s around you. This is a confirmation of this message. And some of you might be a life path 6 or 7. Perhaps you are 67 years old as you're watching. Now, timing, I'm getting 67 days and 67 hours around the message of this card. So the protection message here is what is unknown is still yet to be discovered. When wolf spirit appears, you are being told not to pretend you know something when you don't. You won't impress anyone with a little bit of knowledge. In fact, you rob yourself of a true experience and education if you tell yourself you are done learning or you don't have to know everything or something. Be open, be humble, be teachable, and the world will open itself up for you like magic. Now is the time to look into the world and with reverence and awe and insatiable curiosity. You will never grow old if you're willing to keep learning. Wolf Spirit is wanting you to be your mystical, loving guide. So that is Wolf Spirit for you today. Now, the energy of learning, gaining knowledge and wisdom, applying it is the Page of Swords. So you have this card. It's all about being curious, exploring, learning, gaining understanding and knowledge. So we're going to pull a surrender card, see what it is that you could surrender or release in your life at this time. So surrender defensiveness. This has come up a few times now. So surrender defensiveness. The message here is defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So once again, defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Okay? So let's go ahead and pull a healing message. What is it that you need to hear around healing? So we are getting for you, align to a deeper truth. It's time for you to align to a deeper truth. Now, some of you might be seeing a raccoon. This is a confirmation for you. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. The number 42 is coming in as a confirmation as well. So if you're seeing the numbers 42, this is a confirmation of this message. So nothing outside of you can tell you what you are supposed to do. Follow your soul's path. So once again, nothing outside of you can tell you what you are supposed to do. Follow your soul's path. It doesn't matter what people want you to do. You do what you want to do because this is your universe, okay? So affirmation, everyone, feel free to write this down and use it in your life. I trust and follow my inner guidance. I trust and follow my inner guidance. So let's close off with an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. So we are getting here 1551. Hold your vision. So if you're seeing this number 1551 anywhere in the sequence, this is a confirmation of your reading today of this message. So hold your vision, manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. These are the keywords. Some of you might resonate with these. The message is focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. So once again, focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcome you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. So look at that. Hey everyone, so this is my little grand fur baby. I just wanted to introduce you to her. Her name is Michi, and she's a little bit restless. She's only a 4-month-old little toy poodle. And oh my gosh, I just love having her here. So this is my youngest daughter's puppy, and she's just visiting for about 3 weeks. So those of you that made it this far in the video, you get to meet little Michi. Michi. She's so light and she's so cuddly and so cute. She looks like a little teddy bear. Look. Michi, look. Oh, she doesn't want to look. Anyways, thanks for watching everyone, and have a beautiful day. This is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching.